Hello, hello, this is Danny from Cozy Magpie, and I'm here for another unboxing video. So here we've got a Lorcana booster box. Oh, I'm so excited to open this up. Last video, we opened up the Whispers in the Well trove, and this time we're opening up the Whispers in the Well booster box. There's about 24 packs in each box, and a lot of cards that I am still missing. So I'm really excited to open these up. Hopefully I get stuff for the decks that I'm interested in playing for this set, because there is quite a few that I still need. So yeah, let's just get right to it. All right, so here we have the Disney Lorcana Whispers in the Well booster box up close. Really cool. They've got the plastic wrapping on it with the Lorcana symbol. And yeah, I'm excited to open this up. It comes with 24 booster packs with 12 cards per pack plus the lore puzzle card. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of cards to open. So yeah, let me just open this up. Oh boy. So excited. So I am opening this a week after my trove unboxing video, which means I have actually opened more product since, like, between that video and this video. So I've already opened 2 other booster boxes and 1 trove. So I've already got quite a few of the cards already. Let me just grab that. And I'm really only missing like 5 of the non-foils, like 3 legendaries, 1 rare, and 1 super rare. So hopefully we can get those last 5 in this box and I can complete my non-foil master set. So when you open the box, there's a little cool pop out here, so then you can turn it into a little store display. I really like displaying these on my shelf. It's very fun. I actually keep some of the boxes just so I can like refill it with other booster packs, just because they're really cool. And then we've got our packs here. So I'm going to put this off to the side. I'm also going to do a thing in this video where I will keep track of the rarities that we get, just because there's a lot more packs in this booster box. So at least that will make it a bit easier to, know how many legendaries and super rares, etc. that we get. All right. Oh, I don't know why I'm nervous. I've like already opened so much product, but I guess it's different when you're opening in front of a video. So we'll just get right into it. I've already talked about a bit of Whispers in the Well in that trove unboxing. And I think we're here mostly to see what cards we get. All right. So we are starting off with Shere Khan, Chomp, Gurgi, Detective's Badge, Elsa, But I'm Much Faster. Ooh, Whisper Zeus. So when you boost him, you get he gets +2 attack and +2 strength. So he becomes basically a 3/5/5 quest for 2. We've got Emily Quackfaster. That's such a funny name. Ink Runner. Gazelle for our first rare. Ooh, starting off with a super rare, Fairy Godmother Whisper. And behind that, oh, wait, this is a foil legendary. Okay, first pack. I think we also got a legendary in the first pack of the trove, but what could it be? Oh, Webby Vanderquack. Very cute. Funny thing is, I think I already have a foil legendary of this Webby, but there we go. First pack, foil legendary. And then we have our lore card here. So if you want to read it, feel free to do that. So I'm going to put that right over here, and we'll get our rares, our legendaries, and our super rares in a pile right over here. Yeah, I think that works. Each pack comes with 3 uncommons and I believe 6 commons. So you'll always have like a pretty good spread of commons and uncommons. So I'll just put them in a single pile over there. All right, we are into booster pack number 2 now. So let's see what we get, but we're starting off with a bit of a high right there. Very fun. I'll do the lore card first, so you can read it right over here. Number 5. I'm still missing 1 lore card after opening 2 booster packs, or sorry, 2 booster boxes and 2 troves. There's still number 15 that I do not have, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. All right, so we got Horn King, starting with the commons, Anna, Donald Duck, Raja. Raja, I've heard, is pretty good with his bodyguard, especially because he actually attacks for 3. Because I know a lot of bodyguards in Amber tend to have like 0 attack, so even though they protect for a turn, I mean, they're not really damaging anything, so that Raja's pretty nice. We got Flotsam, Tinkerbell, ooh, Beast Whisper for our first uncommon, Nana, and then we've got Webby. Maybe we can shift the foil legendary Webby on this one. Ooh, we got the rare Spooky Sight, very spooky, Enigmatic Inkcaster, and the Games Afoot foil. It's so reflective, like you can kind of see my reflection like right behind it. All right. So we can put, yeah, the rares there. I guess we'll put the regular foils over here. And then, or maybe I'll move the regular foil over there. All right, pack number 3. This is my first time opening all 24 packs in a booster box. Usually I try to spread it around. Like, I think the fastest I've opened a booster box is like 2 days. So to have to open all of it within like 1 day is very exciting for me. All right, so we start with the Cauldron Born, another Anna. Ooh, Francine. I'm using her in my Amethyst Steel deck right now. Headless Manhorse Manny. Blue. Peter Pan. Judy Hopps. Goliath. Ooh, Merlin Whisper. So he's interesting because when you boost him, then when he's banished in a challenge, you can draw 2 cards. The only, I guess, downside is he is 0 attack, and it's only when he's banished in a challenge. And I think there's a lot of easy removals for 3 willpower characters right now. Oh, and we got the Pluto Steel Champion. I love his little pose, and it's like he's like falling, but he's still happy. Very cute. We've got another rare Goldie O'Gilt. And a common foil Rapunzel. Very nice. And just organize the cards here. And then we'll get right to it. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll try not to take too long between openings. The set's already been out for like a week. So I'm thinking most of you have probably already seen a lot from it. So I won't explain too many cards. But we've got Brooklyn here. So yeah, he's a gargoyle, so he's got that Stone by Day ability. So a lot of these gargoyles you want to play with a pretty small hand, so you want to make sure you have a reliable draw engine. We got So Be It, Flash, Li Shang, Lena Saberwing, Inspector Tezuka. Yeah, they added so many different DuckTale characters to this set because they had DuckTale characters before, but it's nice to see a lot of the other ones they hadn't included yet. Malicious, Mean, and Scary, which is very scary when they're playing Prince Philip, that's for sure. Ink Runner. Ooh, Whisper Gaston. Starting off with a rare The Horned King, looking menacing as usual. And we've got, ooh, super rare Little John. Whenever you put a card under this character, ready him. Okay, that's pretty strong. Yeah. He is a 6 on Inkable though, but at least you can ready him because it doesn't say that he can't quest or challenge. So, but then again, it's a boost, so you can only do this once per turn. Unless I guess if you play a character that lets you put a card under him, maybe you can hit it off a few more times. But we do have a foiled rare Robin Hood Whisper, which you might have seen in the Trove unboxing video, but they always have this really cool rainbow foil. And yeah, it looks like the rainbow foil tends to be concentrated on the character, so it gives them this kind of like ethereal look to it. So that is very cool. And he kind of functions like some of the other Robin Hood characters where you can like deal damage if there's a card under him, for this one specifically. But yeah, deal 1 damage to up to 2 chosen characters. So that's pretty cool. All right, maybe I'll put the Whisper foil somewhere else just because they look very cool. Okay, let's start with this one next. Is this booster pack number 4? I think so. I'm kind of just throwing the wrappers on the floor right now, so I can't really count it. All right, I'm gonna try not to make too much of a mess here. Oh, let's get the code card. Or sorry, not the code card, the lore card. I call them code cards because I originally come from opening Pokemon packs, and they're usually code cards at the end for the Pokemon TCG digital client. So we got Dragonfire, Finnick, Goofy, Cricky. He's so cute. He's like so small, but such a fighting spirit. Magica Dispel, Nick Wilde, Tinkerbell, Duckworth, ooh, Bagheera. You got a rare, oh, well, there's the regular Robin Hood. We've got Get to Safety, and ooh, Olaf Helping Hand. So this one lets you return chosen character of yours to hand. So a cool combo you could do with like bounce characters is just boost your whispers with a bunch of cards and then bounce them to your hand, because all the cards that are underneath your whisper will go to your hand as well. So that's a possible way to do some card draw. And especially in like late game when you have all this ink and not too many cards to play, you can probably boost your characters quite a few times. So yeah, I'm really curious to see people pull off some of these cool combos. Oh, let me move these commons out of the way. Okay, we've got Rama. Launchpad! I'm so glad they finally added him. Mrs. Beakley. Li Shang. Mushu. Minnie Mouse. Katrina Van Tassel. Oh, Jasmine Whisper. Yeah, I really like her ability. Remove up to 3 damage from each of your characters. Not just one, but each of them. And she's got 5 willpower, so I'd like to think she could survive unless they do like a strength with a lot of characters on board or something. We got Flynn Rider, also very good whisper. Then for our rare, we have Sebastian. Super rare Scrooge McDuck. And, oh, super rare foil Mowgli. He's going to be very useful for Amber decks, because he discards a non-character card of their choice, but it's any non-character card, so it could be a location or an item. It's not like limited to songs the way Ursula's is limited to songs. But yeah, hopefully they only have one thing in their hand and they could discard that specific song instead of choosing some random thing you didn't want them to discard. But I think it's still useful. Very cool, very cool. All right, pack. I'm gonna also write down the pack we're on somewhere on the side, but I think this is pack number 5. We've got the lore card there. And we're starting off with Brom Bones. He's got that very, bully type face. Launchpad again. Oh, another Mrs. Beakley. Pretty sure Mrs. Beakley and Launchpad were together as well in that other pack. Rapunzel, Junior Woodchuck Guidebook, Putting It All Together, Bagheera, David Xanatos, Flintheart Glomgold, ooh, rare Ichabod Crane. We've got a rare Next Stop Olympus, and a foil Launchpad. Just getting all the launch pads today, it seems. All right, so let me just get a sip of water here. But yeah, if you haven't watched the Trove unboxing, these are 3 pack arts. Timona, Gaston, and Daisy Duck. Very cool pack arts, that's for sure. And the Daisy Duck is going to be the Set Champ prize card. So there's like an alt art of this specific Daisy Duck, so that's really cool. And then, oh, another 5. I feel like I've gotten so many of these now. So I did realize that there is not any picture puzzles, unfortunately. It's only the these case file cards. I do wish they had at least one set of pictures, because I liked what they did with Reign of Jafar, where they had the lore cards plus the picture puzzles. Because personally, I thought that was a lot of fun. I like to put them, you know, together in my binder. Got Ghostly Tale, So Be It, Flash, Promising Lead, Violet Saberwing, The Headless Horseman, Black Heron, Hook Hand, Sudden Scare. And then we're starting with an Ingenious Device rare, a Donald Duck rare, and a foil blue. Not too many legendaries in this. Maybe they're all at the bottom. I don't know. My booster box luck hasn't been too great in this set, to be honest. But that's okay. I at least got a lot of cards that I'm planning to play anyways. And I did get my full playset of Goliaths, so that's also I'm pretty happy about. Okay, so we've got Brooklyn. I still haven't seen an Enchanted in any of my products, at least. Elan Wee, Rapunzel, Lena Saberwing. We've got Hudson, Aries, Olaf, Terran, Magicka Dispel Rare. Ooh, and then we've got the Magicka Dispel Super Rare. And we've got a rare Nick Wilde. Very cool. I always find it funny when you get like kind of like a matching set of characters. Especially because she can shift, so you can technically use them together. Nice, next pack. Pack number, what is this now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9 or 10. Got another case file here. And then we're starting off with Mother Gothel. We've got Jetsam, Goofy, Cricky, Swooping Strike. I'm still, this artwork with Henwind, it's so sad. But I'm much faster. Sleepy Hollow. Oh, Iago. This is crazy. He's Challenger +5. But he's kind of like Rafiki in a way where he has like 0 attack. But I mean, Challenger +5 can take out quite a few things. So as long as he doesn't get removed, I'm sure he can do some damage. The Robot Queen. Ooh, Mickey Mouse Amber Champion. Oh, we've got the super rare Horned King. And Donald Foil. Let's open up the Stamona pack here. But yeah, what decks are you guys planning to play? I've been playing around with, oh, here's the code card, or the lore card. I've been playing around with Amethyst Steel and Emerald Sapphire decks, and so far I quite enjoyed the Amethyst Steel, but that Prince Philip combo with the Malicious Mean Scary is pretty crazy. I know there's been a lot of talk of the Blue Steel decks, which I do agree are very strong with the way they can just like ramp like crazy with that new Cinderella and then play such big body characters. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the meta that's brewing up with these new Whispers and the Well cards. Gothaint. Oh, Creeper. Yeah, his stats are pretty interesting. We've got a super rare David Xanatos and a foil Elan Wee. Yeah, no legendaries so far. I know my luck's usually not that good, but this is another thing. Okay, that's okay. And I still haven't gotten the cards that I'm missing either, which is kind of funny. Because it's only just a super rare and a rare that I'm missing, other than 3 other legendaries, but you would think those would be easier to get. So I'm really curious how they spread out the cards when they pack these. So we've got Hermes, Aquila, Elan Wee, Fergus McDuck, Violet Saberwing, Hudson, David Xanatos, Flintheart Glomgold, Goliath. Ooh, Cheshire Cat. I do need more of these, so I'm very happy with that. Oh, speaking of legendaries, there we go, the Headless Horseman. Legendary right there. And then we've got a rare, can't hold it back anymore, foil. Okay, so yeah, they were just hiding at the bottom, it seems. We can put our legendaries over here, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna need to move some stuff around, hold on. I do already have the Headless Horseman. I wonder if he can see play. I've seen the 8 cost one see play, but this one, not yet. But it is a cool card. I like the way the pumpkin is just being thrown and overlapping the numbers there. Okay, lore card. And we'll keep on going. Starting with the Horn King, Henwin, Donald Duck, Higgins, Big Nose, Raksha, Tinkerbell, Scuttle, Duckworth, Nick Wild Rare, Diablo Rare, and Duckworth Uncommon Foil. I wonder how many foil doubles I have now. I'm gonna have to trade, since when it comes to my master sets, I do like to collect one of each foil and one of each non-foil. Usually the non-foils are the easiest to, complete, but when it comes to the foils, because there's only one foil per pack, it takes quite a long time to get all the foils. So I usually need to trade or buy the rest of them. All right. Next up, ooh, Demona. I'm playing her in my deck, and I really like her because she gets Challenger +2, so she does hit for 6, and she's got a 6 willpower, so she does survive quite a bit. Daisy Duck, Clawhauser, Headless Manhorse, Big Nose, Tinkerbell, Sleepy Hollow, Nana, Recovered Page, and I think we're getting to the rares now. So we have a rare Castle of the Horn King location, a rare Baloo, and an uncommon Mulan. There we go. But yeah, what's your favorite card in Whispers in the Well? Let me know in the comments below. There's a lot of really cool stuff. My favorite is, of course, that legendary Demona, but I've also really liked that Cheshire Cat super rare too, both for functionality and also just the artwork. We've got Ghostly Tail, Vladimir, Della Duck, Promising Lead, Mushu, Minnie Mouse, He Hurled His Thunderbolts, Ka, Pluto, Daisy Duck Rare. We've got a Penumbra Rare. Oh, I just noticed she's like a 7/6, but she's uninkable though. And Foil Genie. Whew, I think we're due for another legendary. We're almost done, I think. Yeah, looks like we're at... Oh, no, there's still more there. Okay, this is a lot of packs. I've never opened this many packs in one go. So yeah, it feels like we're almost done, but turns out there's still quite a few packs left to go. So there's still hope yet. Bronx, Webby, Della. Oh, Mickey Mouse, yeah. I don't have any of the Cinderellas, so I've been using the Mickey Mouse in my blue-green deck. I do think that Cinderella's better because she at least like draws a card after, but for now, for my budget green-blue deck, Mickey does work. Elsa, Basil, we got Blessed Bagpipes, Might Solve a Mystery, DuckTales, Baloo. Oh, and there we have another legendary. Not really one I was looking for because I do already have Prince Charming, but he's there. I don't think there's much hype for him. I mean, he's quite expensive, only does 3 attack, has 10 health, willpower, which is quite a lot, but he does kind of disrupt challenging both on your side and their side. And then we got a rare Trust in Me. Because yeah, I think if he was just disrupting the opponent challenging, then maybe he might be useful, but because he's also disrupting your challenges, it might be a little hard to control the board properly. Who knows? I think it just depends on what cards you include in a deck with him. Okay, and then we've got that. Oh, another Hermes, Akela, Deladuck, Fergus McDuck, Magica Dispel, Nick Wilde, Lexington. Yeah, I love this card too, just because of that alert and the 4/4. Really good for fighting those genie wish fulfilleds. Scuttle, Bellwether. Oh, there we go. The 8-cost Headless Horseman. So I've been seeing people with their blue steel decks playing this card. He is quite strong. He's 7 willpower, 5 attack. But he's got this ability where when you play this character, each player draws 3 cards, then discards 3 cards at random. And then for each action card discarded this way, deal 2 damage. And that's including from your discard, the cards you discard, as well as the cards your opponent discards. So might be able to get some damage there. And then we've got a Tremaine, super rare, and Promising Lead. So yeah, blue steel is kind of scary just because they have so many big bodies and some interesting abilities. And of course, they can still play that Hades, the one that puts stuff in your inkwell. All right, we've got Rama, Ka, Shanti, Henwen's Visions, Fragile as a Flower. Oh, smaller Headless Horseman. Got that Jasmine, the Merlin, Inscrutable Map. Oh, Ariel. Oh, there's our legendary. Oh, Hades, let's go. I do need this guy, so I am very happy about that. Yeah, people have also been talking about this particular Hades as well. Funny that Hades is getting a lot of really playable cards, but so when you play him, you choose an opposing character, and that player can choose to either banish that character, or sorry, not banish, put that character at the bottom of their deck, or you draw 2 cards. So yeah, even though the other player has the choice of what, benefit they give you, I'd say both benefits are pretty good because they either have to put they either lose a character on board, or you get to draw 2 cards. Okay. That's an enchanted symbol. I was just saying how I didn't pull any in the last stuff that I got. Okay, this is cool. Okay, let's reveal it because I actually don't know which one it is. It is the Black Cauldron. Look at that. That is very cool. So this is a legendary item. Oh, I'm going to put that Hades right there. So yeah, this is a legendary item that lets you put a character card from your discard under it, and then you can also play it from this item. So it's really interesting. It might be a little slow, but it does act as almost like a side hand in a way. I have seen this used during pre-release, and that person just killed it with this card. But yeah, look at that artwork. Like the vibrancy of the pink shading in the cauldron, and the what's it called, the magic stuff shooting out of it is so bright in person. And yeah, I just love the gold foil that they also added to it. This is really cool. Okay, I am not mad about this box anymore. Well, I was never mad about this box, but yeah, that's a thing. I really wish I had my sleeves with me because I made the mistake again of not having them on me right away. So I'm just going to put it over there. Actually, no, I'm going to get my sleeves. Give me a second. Okay, I think we definitely need to sleeve this up. There we go. So right there, the Black Cauldron Enchanted. Not bad. Let's just keep going. There's a lot of really cool enchanteds in this set. I really like the Goofy one. They do have one for Demona and Goliath as well. There's a Webby. There's the Horn King Enchanted. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool ones. Oh. Gochi. Yeah, that's my chinchilla. He's sleeping, but he seems to be having a nightmare right now. Okay, looks like he's okay. He woke up. What could he be dreaming about? We got Pluto and the Sultan. And then Goofy and a Violet Saberwing. Yeah, it looks like my chinchilla just woke up from his little nightmare there. Oh, or maybe not. All right, next one. I think we're almost done here. Oh, and then I'm gonna have to organize all this after. Oh gosh, there is a lot of cards to go through when you open a whole booster box in one go, that's for sure. Got Heaven's Vision, Swooping Strike, putting it all together, The Game's Afoot, Malicious, Mean and Scary, Chef Louis, Can't Hold It Back Anymore. Oh, and we got the regular Webby Vanderquack Legendary. Let's go. And behind it, well then, okay. This booster box, I think all the hits were at the bottom, it seems, because another pack with a legendary plus Epic the Horned King. Wow. That's okay. That is quite nice. That is very nice. It's so funny because we weren't getting any of these in the beginning, so I was kind of like thinking, oh, okay, I guess we're not gonna see too much hits in this box. But yeah, it looks like they were all at the bottom. Well, that's really exciting. So we've got the Cauldron Enchanted and the Horn King. So that's very thematic as well, considering they're both from the same Black Cauldron movie. There we go. But yeah, so like in Whispers in the Well, there was 3 new IPs they introduced, which was the Black Cauldron, Gargoyles, and the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, or I guess specifically the Sleepy Hollow story. But since then, it seems that there's been a few things shown for Winterspell, so that was really cool to see. So it looks like maybe Pocahontas might be coming into the mix, and Fox and the Hound. The pictures were kind of blurry, but that would be really cool for sure. I can't wait for reveal season because I love seeing these new IPs come into the mix. So we got Sword of Hercules, Eliza, and Robot Queen for our foil there. And oh, we are seeing cardboard in the booster box. I think we are down to our last 3 packs. Oh, I'm so sad. It's almost done. Got the lore card there. Got Brooklyn, So Be It, Flash, Li Shang, Lena Saberwing, Inspector Tezuka. I will say though, I still haven't seen the cards that I'm missing. I'm not sure, because like I bought all 3 from the same, oh, Rare Horseman Strikes Back, from the same LGS, but I'm not sure if they pulled it from the same case or if it's from two different cases. Because yeah, I bought 3 booster boxes from them. So yeah, it's weird that like between 3 I still don't have all of the like non-foil cards, or at least all of the like non-foil, non-legendary cards. You would think I would at least have that missing super rare and rare card. Sorry about that. Mother Gothel, Jetsam, Della's Moon Lullaby, Mickey Mouse, Begone, Basil, Broadway, Performance Review, Ichibod Crane, Mayor Wind Dancer. Oh, speaking of, this is one of the cards I was missing, was the rare Shere Khan. Okay, I think I speak too soon. Or maybe I should do this more often because it seems that I keep getting the cards once I say something about it. But yeah, this is the Shere Khan I was missing. So now I have all of the rares and we've got a mini mouse foil. Maybe that means I can get the last one in this last pack. Let's see. I'll leave that there. All right, this is the last pack. What could possibly be in it? No chance of another enchanted, I'm guessing. But we've got the regular Shere Khan. Got Finnick, Munchings and Crunchings, Detective's Badge, Fragile as a Flower, Inspector Tezuka, Inscrutable Map, or Rewrite History. Ooh, another Lexington. Got a rare Grimorum Arcanorum, super rare Fairy Godmother's Wand, and ending on a shiny headless man horse. Cool. So yeah, it seems this was our spread. I'm just gonna organize all this and then I'll pop right back in. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm going to go through the spread of cards that I got from that specific booster box. So the first thing here is the lore cards. So these are the case file cards. And from that one booster box and 24 packs, you won't get all of them. So I believe there's 18 in total. And it looks like I'm missing number 4, I'm missing number 8, 10, 15, and 18. The funny thing is, I am still missing number 15. Does this number 15 lore card exist? Because I am still missing it after opening 3 booster boxes and 2 troves, which is crazy. But anyways, for people who collect this, that's something to note, is that you might have to trade for it with some people. So we'll go on to the next spread. So next up, we have a spread of foil cards that we got from the packs. So you're only guaranteed 1 foil card in the last slot of the 12 packs. And this is what we got. So the top is all of the common foil cards we got. So we got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got 11 commons. We got 5 uncommons. We got 4 rares, one of them being a whisper foil, 1 super rare foil, 1 legendary foil, and then we were pretty lucky in this box where we got 1 epic foil and 1 enchanted. So the enchanteds are not guaranteed per booster box. I've opened 3 booster boxes so far and only one of my booster boxes had an enchanted. But I think for the most part, so far all the booster boxes I've opened have had an epic card in it. I don't know if you're guaranteed an epic card, but the chances of getting one seem to be pretty high. And then, yeah, 1 foil legendary. I don't think you're guaranteed a foil legendary either in booster boxes, but because my other booster boxes, not all of them had a foil legendary, but I think 2, this one and 1 other box did. But yeah, so that is the spread of foil cards that you get, or at least that I got in this booster box. It is not guaranteed, but I thought this would be helpful for people to at least have an idea of like what they'll see or what they could possibly see. Next up is our spread of non-foiled super rares and legendary cards. So for the super rares, I got, I believe, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 super rare cards, and we managed to get 4 non-foil legendary cards. So in total, my booster box had 5 legendaries. I think that's about average. per booster box, or at least the last 2 booster boxes, a similar number between 4 to 5 legendaries. I will say between 3 booster boxes that I opened, I've already opened these specific legendaries. So there's still 3 legendaries that I am missing, and there's also still 1 super rare that I am missing. I can't remember which one, but I know it's not any of these. So yeah, if you're going to open product, just know that you are not guaranteed to get enough for, say, like non-foil master set or whatever. So yeah, I'm not sure how they spread out the cards in each booster box and each case, but that is something to note. So I'm sure a lot of people hear it all the time, but buying singles is probably the better option. But opening packs is also quite fun. But yeah, so that is the spread of super rares and legendaries. So next we'll go through the spread of rares and uncommons. So for the rares, I noticed that I never got a duplicate of any rare cards. So it's all one of each that I got from that specific booster box. The Shere Khan is the only new card that I got out of 3 booster boxes, but I do already have all of these, or at least one of all of these. But that is something to note, is that so far I haven't gotten a duplicate in one box of the specific card. Whereas, in comparison, if we look at these uncommons, so I noticed with the uncommons, I never got more than 2 copies of a specific card. So, for example, if we look at the steals, we got 2 David, 2 Robot Queens, 2 He Hurled His Thunderbolts, 2 Lexingtons, 2 Broadways, and then one of these ones. But it never went more than, like, it didn't go to like, oh, like 3 Broadways. Like, it didn't seem like I was ever getting more than 2 of a specific uncommon card. So you'll kind of see the same pattern in these blue ones. So 2 Jasmines and then one of those guys. Here we have 2 Tinkerbells, 2 Beast, 2 Sleepy Hollows, 2 Katrinas, 2 Goliaths. So yeah, we were never going past past 2 of the copies. Oh. So yeah, it's kind of like that with all of them. So I thought that was like a little interesting observation for anyone who is curious about how many copies of specific cards you could possibly get in a booster box. I don't know if it's like that for all, or if it just so happened to be that way for this specific booster box, as I've said. I've opened other booster boxes, it's just I've never actually counted these cards before. So I'm probably going to do that from now on, and because I'm curious to see if that is how they seed these boxes. And we'll go to the next spread. Finally, our commons. So with the commons, I never went past 3 of a specific card. So for example, we've got 3 of the Headless, 3 Flash, and then we go into 2 of the other cards, and then a few single copies of others. So I think in terms of like rarities, that kind of makes sense. You know, you don't go past 3 for commons, you don't go past 2 for uncommons, you don't go past 1 for rares. Obviously, I'm not sure if that's the case for every single booster box, because I didn't really record the things I got from the other booster boxes. But yeah, I thought this would be a fun little observation if anyone was interested in having like a bit of an idea, or like what they might be looking for in their booster box. Like, let me know if you notice that you got more than 3 copies of a common in your booster box, or for example. But yeah. So there we have it. That was opening up a Whispers in the Well Lorcana booster box. These are our final hits. One more time, just to remember what we actually got. So we ended up with like 4 legendaries, 1 legendary foil, a whisper foil. I don't think these are too rare, but I do count the whisper foils just because they're so pretty. And then we got an epic and an enchanted. So in the end, this booster box, I'd say, was a thumbs up for me. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for sticking around and opening these packs with me. If you enjoy this content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let me know. Have you opened any product? The set has been out for a week, so did you get some fun hits? Did you get some playable cards? And what do you enjoy about the set? And hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!